Come along with me on a journey to London, the capital of the United Kingdom. We will begin our journey in Trafalgar Square, the center of most tourist destinations in London. Trafalgar Square is a popular meeting spot and therefore is often crowded. You can see the Nelson Monument here, a tower that was built to commemorate Admiral Horatio Nelson, who died at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. Let's relocate to Piccadilly Circus, the road junction of London and Westminster. There are many parks in the City of London. You can find street fairs and food vendors in the nearby streets. You can see the Christmas market in Leicester Square, booming with people for the holiday season. This is Piccadilly Circus. You'll notice that Hyundai and Samsung are among the many brands that are featured in the bright billboards. Located near Carnaby Street, a pedestrianized shopping street in Soho, and other shopping malls, Piccadilly Circus is always busy with shoppers and cafe goers. After sunset, this area remains busy with nightlife. Club goers and theater lovers can enjoy musicals like Phantom of the Opera and Les Miserables, among other award-winning shows. The red double-decker bus is the most symbolic mode of transportation in London. We suggest you use this to get around from one destination to the next because you can continue to enjoy the views while you let your feet rest. Let's move now to the hottest tourist spot in London, the Buckingham Palace. The surrounding area is less busy and has more relaxed atmosphere. The tall monument you see here is Victoria Memorial. Dedicated to Queen Victoria, the top of the central pylon stands a gilded bronze winged Victory, standing on a globe and with a victor's palm in one hand. Beneath her are personifications of constancy and courage. Victoria Memorial is a popular place to watch the changing of the guard. You can watch the changing of the guard on a daily basis from January to August, but be sure to check the schedule from September to December since it varies in the fall and winter. The Buckingham Palace looks even more magnificent in the sunlight. Here you see St. James Park, the oldest royal park in London, bounded by Buckingham Palace to the west. St. James Park is also the most beautiful park in London. Known for its beautiful garden and well-kept ponds, it is also home to many different species of birds. This is the perfect place to visit if you need some downtime from the city-centered tours. Let's go check out changing of the guard at Horse Guards Parade. Right outside St. James Park is the Guard Memorial, and facing the memorial is the Horse Guard. We highly recommend watching this ceremonial parade as you'll get to see the guards march and trumpeters play as they ride and lead their horses. Here we have River Thames, known alternatively in parts as the Isis. You can see the famous London Eye to the south. Also known as the Millennium Wheel, the London Eye is 135 meters high and is the largest observation wheel in the world. As we continue to follow River Thames, we can see Big Ben, as well as the House of Parliament. Also known as the Palace of Westminster, The House of Parliament was destroyed by fire in 1834 and recovered to the current state in 1860. This view encompasses both the old and new London, with Big Ben and the London Eye being visible together. Big Ben is a symbolic structure in London. You may have seen the animated version of Big Ben in Disney's Peter Pan as Peter flies around the clock tower. Across from the House of Parliament is Parliament Square. Here, you can find statues of London's past prime ministers like Churchill and foreign supporters like Nelson Mandela and Abraham Lincoln. Next to the Parliament Square is Westminster Abbey, founded over 1,000 years ago. Formerly titled the Collegiate Church of St. Peter at Westminster, this Gothic church continues to hold daily services. It is also the burial site for both English and some British monarchs. That concludes our journey around the City of London. In 1913, the British Empire held sway over 412 million people and almost a quarter of the world population. The British Empire's growth and power can be seen and felt through these well-kept yet Gothic buildings throughout the contemporary city of London. We highly recommend you to add London to your list of places to visit.